I'm here with HotCityHomes.com. Let me ask you a question. You ever move into a brand new place, get all settled in, and you realize you have no TV, and you're sitting across the table from your wife? What do? Well, you get a project going, and you install your Fire TV Recast. Today I'm going to show you a little demo about the Recast and the Fire Cube. I do prefer the Fire Cube over the Fire Stick. It just has a little bit more options, a little bit more memory, and it has the built-in Alexa with it. I have the Alexa connected to my thermostats. I got them to my kitchen lights because they're always left on. I have it set through the Alexa app to turn off at 1 a.m. just because that's what time somebody comes home and leaves the lights on all the time. But I also have it for the TV. And with this cube, it's connected to the TV. It's part of the TV. And the main thing I like about that is whenever you turn on your systems, you hit the one button on your remote and the TV will come on, your soundbar is supposed to come on, and they don't always work that way. Sometimes the TV would turn on, the soundbar didn't get the message. The nice thing about that, when that happens, you just simply tell Alexa, turn on the soundbar. And there you go. She just turned off. So now I have no sound, the TV's on, it's working good. Now I would just say, Alexa, turn on the soundbar. Now we're on, we're ready to rock and roll. Simple as that. No more hitting the button again, trying to cover a sensor. We've all been there. Fire TV Recast has a little bit of a setup process. It's not too hard, anybody can figure it out. You just use your phone app. But you're also going to need an outdoor antenna or an indoor antenna that will plug into the network through the wireless connection. Now the Fire TV Cube and Alexa, they don't really control your TV very well. Remember, you got a paddle stick, you got to move up and down, you got to tell Alexa, move up, Alexa, move down. Doesn't necessarily work that great, it's very slow and cumbersome. You see how that is. You always want the remote. The nice thing about it, like I do with my TV outside when I'm in the jacuzzi, if I forget the remote, I can use the app on my phone. So here we are. We got the Recast hooked up. We got the antenna aimed right. This is not a tutorial on how to hook that up. That is something I might do later. Depends if I hear anything. Anybody wants that. So this is it. This is the Alexa Cube fired up and ready to roll. And this is what it will look like. The nice thing about the Recast is it blends seamlessly with the Fire TV Cube and the Fire TV Fire Stick. Now this is basically what it looks like on all my TVs throughout the house without doing much of a setup. So here is my channels that are on that I can click. These are not, these are the live channels. So I simply move over to live, and these are what's playing right now. I can either go straight to the guide or straight to the channels.
The State Department will require all international travelers.
Tell you my antenna is aimed right at a house. It's not the best, but it works pretty good. Sometimes you'll have a little bit of a buffer. Click on the little star there, you get the channel guide, manage channels, watch from the earliest. You can go back. Remember, this is a recorder. Captions, record, more info. Let's go to channel guide. Another nice thing about this is you can select favorites. These are my favorites with the hearts by them. And that's on the top of the channel guide. And you can get there. I only got the local channels as my favorites. My local area here in Las Vegas has tons of channels. A lot of them you won't use. Like I said about this too, is once you get the entire TV Recast, you keep scrolling, it seamlessly blends with other services. See how it changed in independent movie database? You keep going, it's going to change again. Now we're on Pluto TV. You keep going, it'll change again. Now we're on Tubi TV. Without doing anything, you could watch TV all day long and watch pretty much anything you wanted. Let's see what this comes up with. So this is Tubi TV, and it looks like that's San Francisco. I got the San Francisco local news. Took a minute to buffer, and now it's got great pixel quality. And it changed the way things look. It kind of got out of there. I just back a few times and you can get back to anything you want. Let's get back to the recording options. Just go to find your recordings. Now that we're back to regular TV, you can go down to more info. Here's where you can record series, record episodes. Now this isn't like TiVo and this isn't like DirecTV. You're not going to have the options that you had on those platforms. This is a very basic, simple record management, TV record management. So let's just try this. Watch Ring of Fire Wrestling now. We're going to go over here. We're going to hit record. This episode, full series. Not a wrestling fan, so I'm just going to do this episode. Recording schedule. In order to get to your recording management system, it's just simple. You just hit the home button on your remote. You go back to your home channels. Scroll over to the live. And this should be all your live channels. Here's my live sports. That's for my antenna. Breaking news. CNN. Some of the stuff is integrated. Here's my Fire TV Recast. Then here you go. Here are my recordings. We just started recording the Ring of Honor. These are some of the other recordings I have. Looks like 6 episodes there. 12 episodes there. I'm from Minnesota and I wanted to see what that's showing me there. Saturday Night Live, of course, Grey's Anatomy. And here's, you got the IMDb, Pluto, Tubi, and here's some more free live TV channels that you can do. Okay, I'm going to show you some alternatives where you can just maybe straight go to Pluto or Tubi and watch the TVs this way. You don't necessarily need the Recast to watch TV this way, but you will need it if you want to incorporate an antenna into your TV situation. However you do it, and I do suggest you have some type of an antenna in case your internet goes out. You don't want to be stuck without at least hearing the news, see if Russia's bombing us. But the main reason why I got this is the way this antenna will integrate into all my TVs. If you try to buy one antenna and plug it into your home coaxial, you will need a booster of some sort, and it'll only do probably one TV at a time, so you'll need multiple antennas if you're trying to get multiple TVs. Now, with all these apps they have nowadays, you want sports, NFL, you can get the NFL Sunday ticket, you can get the Major League Baseball ticket. You can buy all this stuff individually if that's the route you want to go. You can also use Sling has a local channel thing or some sort of for around the $50. AT&T has one around that price. YouTube, there's multiple things out there. What I liked the integration. I didn't want to have to deal with it, and I wanted to make sure I had the antenna. I was buying the antenna, and I'd have to get an amp to get all the TVs anyways, so that's why I chose the Recast route. You don't necessarily need it, especially if they're going to be losing the support for it soon, but that'll just make it cheaper on other places, and at least you'll have a 500 megabyte TV source that I can hack later or something. But here's Tubi TV. Tubi TV is pretty good too. A lot of these are older TV shows, but there's still at least there's something to watch. And finally, I want to talk about TV Mate. It's an app that goes on any of your devices, paid separately. I think I paid $15 a year, or you can use the free version. And you just put in a TV Guide source code that you can get and pay for. It's called IPTV. You can Google that. And TV Mate is my favorite player for the IPTV. So if you're looking for a solution for your TV and you don't want to spend that big box store money, remember a Fire TV Recast, a Fire TV Stick, and the Fire TV Cube are a great option for you. From Adam at HotCityHomes.com.